Welcome to Edmond, Oklahoma, a great place to grow. I'm your host, Carter Price, and this is Edmond Spotlight. Quality of life to great business opportunities to education, Edmond, Oklahoma has a lot to offer. I'm standing here on the football field at Walton Stadium, home of the UCO Broncos, as well as where all Edmond High Schools play their home football games. In this segment, we at Edmond Spotlight are going to highlight Edmond High School football, and we'll start with the original, Edmond Memorial, home of the Bulldogs.
It's easy to be a Bulldog because the Bulldogs at Memorial is what I call the mother school. I, for one, began reading the sports page, which I never did until last year, and so they've made a believer out of me. And the coach has taught me to say we'll be competitive at every game, but what I know to be true is we'll be really competitive.
Every time. Good job. Good.
I go to every game, home and away. I mean, try to be on the first couple rows in the student section, just being loud. I know I like it in basketball when we have a student section, and that really helps us a lot. So, I mean, I try to just repay the favor to the football team.
1st and 10, chopped off.
I mean, there's just so many things you can do, just so many different clubs you can be in, sports, drama, just so many different activities you can be involved in.
I mean, we have great academics. That's a big thing that we pride ourselves on here. Also, school spirit is a huge thing here. We support all of our clubs, all of our athletics. I mean, it's really just a great atmosphere, great environment. It's a great place to go to school.
Athletics is a big part of a high school's life. Here it's just 1/3 of our life. We have athletics that are crazy good, academics that have a record of excellence throughout the state, and our activities in the arts are equally well developed. So a student here, no matter what their interest, they will be supported and know that they'll be successful.
Football is in the heritage here in central Oklahoma, but Edmond Memorial is not the only football program. Back in 1994, Memorial split into 3 separate high schools. Edmond North High School is among the split, and is the most centrally located of the 3.
Now let me tell you why Edmond North and Huskies are the best. Because we believe in what we do. There's something for everybody. As I said, we have our motto is True North, and True North means that we want every student to find what they're passionate about, something that they love to do, something that they can get into and get committed. Because not only is academics important, but also getting on a path, finding their own journey of where they want to go.
And there's a lot of stuff for everybody to do here. Like, if you want to play football, you can play football, but there's other sports, and there's also like other clubs and stuff you can do that are fun to do, and just whatever you kind of feel like you want to do, there's usually something you can do for that.
It's amazing that a town like Edmond supports 3 quality 6A football programs. As a football coach, we've bounced around a little bit, my family and I, and we just completed our 4th year here, and I can honestly say by far it's the best place we've ever lived. Even though it's a bigger town, you still have kind of that small community feel to it.
Our football team kind of is how we start the year. How we do in football is kind of an influence on how the rest of the year goes so many times, because it seems as though a lot of people, no matter what they like to do, love football.
And finally, the third high school in Edmond, Oklahoma is representing the west side of town, the Wolfpack of Edmond Santa Fe. Back in 1994, when Edmond Memorial split 3 ways, this was the third high school to come about. Hey, do you want to be in the Wolfpack?
Oh my goodness, football season is crazy. The student section is awesome. People always get painted up right before games, and we have different things. We get all painted up in green, and then this year we had a pink out week for breast cancer, and everybody got painted up in green. I had like my pink shirt on, pink headband, wristbands, pink socks. That was awesome.
Edmond it's pretty close-knit community. Even though it's large and it's growing larger every day, it's still got that hometown feeling to it. I don't think it's large enough yet that I feel like we know everyone. Everyone almost knows everyone. It's a good feeling to know that you know your neighbor and you can trust them.
I had so much fun. I wouldn't go anywhere else. True Wolf, all the way. Go Wolves.
Well, I think Edmond is a much more of a family town.
I chose to live in Edmond, like everybody else, for the schools.
And I think Edmond's a great place to raise kids. It's a beautiful place to live, and we tend to get really good educators also wanting to come to Edmond. So there's lots of bonuses about being in Edmond.
I mean, you've got the small town feel up here in Edmond, but also you have the convenience of everything being close to you, and it's just the people are unbelievable.
Well, I think you know, as far as the schools in Edmond, the 3 high schools in Edmond, all 3 high schools are very good.
I moved here in eighth grade from Florida. I actually like the schools here a lot better. Everybody's a lot more friendly in Edmond. I don't know, probably in all of Oklahoma, but especially in Edmond.
All the coaches are great. They teach us a lot of stuff about life in general, just teach us how to be men, young men, and just when we get out on our own, just how to live our lives and all that. Just
a great place, and you can see how our kids, once they leave our educational system here, how they succeed. You know, our kids go on to be productive citizens and very successful. And I know I've got 2 young girls, and I want nothing more for them to get an education from them in the public schools. That's for sure.
Edmond! Edmond all the way!
We've shown you highlights of all 3 Edmond public schools. So if you're thinking about moving to the OKC area, why not Edmond? Along with fine dining, great community, and outstanding school system, Edmond is truly just a great place to grow. I'm Carter Price from Edmond Spotlight. Thanks for joining us.